Antoine?
Anton.
Anton. Govia Radio, backstage with Zedd. We're matching.
We are. Glad gang.
Are you all America right now? Do you live here right now?
I live in LA at the moment.
LA,
Yeah.
how you liking it?
I love it, especially because I'm from Germany and the weather's not always that friendly.
Do you have any siblings? And
I do have brothers, and my older brother moved to my house as well, so he's now in LA making music as well.
Nice. Are you training him at all, or?
Well, no, we've been in a band for almost a decade. We've been making music forever together. He's been mixing 30 Seconds to Mars and a bunch of other stuff. He's more in the rock world.
Your background comes from music. Where did you start with your music?
I started just with piano, classical piano when I was 4, until I wanted to do something my parents didn't want me to do, which was play the drums in our bedroom right next to my parents.
With beats these days, pretty much it's almost the same thing. You're just changing the sound effect on them a little bit. Yeah, kind of?
Yes and no. I think I prefer to write music still on a piano just because it feels more organic. I'm used to it, and it sounds a little different when you write music on an instrument than when you write music on a computer. I think music that's written on a computer tends to sound more similar than music that is written on instruments.
You know, Grizz, Big G, you know, the whole saxophony. How do you feel about all that? Live instruments with...
Well, that's great. I also I know there's a lot of deeper music that is currently on the...
Deep house type stuff?
I'm trying not to say deep house, but you said it.
Yeah, I said it.
Because not all of it is deep house, obviously, and I think the guys that make that kind of music probably don't want other people to call it deep house, but, you know, the deeper end of house music.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. I'm curious to see where it's going. I'd like to throw 1 or 2 songs of it in my sets here and there, and it's a nice change.
The people that you've had your hits with aren't really big name acts. Where do you find these guys?
Well, I really think it's much more important to have an amazing voice than it is to have a million fans. You know, when I did a song with Matthew Coma back then, no one really knew Matthew. When I did a song with Foxes, no one really knew Foxes. Yeah. But what they all had was that magical voice and that magical performance, which then makes the song shine. And I think that's what matters. I look on SoundCloud. I ask my manager to send me every amazing vocal that he can find. When I have a song that I need a vocalist for, I just go down the list and just ask.
Who are your 5 best friends in the industry right now?
Obviously, you know, Skrillex. I grew up with Skrillex.
Yeah.
When I started making electronic music, it was Porter Robinson, Skrillex, and myself that kind of started touring. I had no clue about production. I didn't know anything about lighting.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about how DJing really works. I learned a lot from him, and we kind of grew together. You know, we grew up together, and obviously we're still super close.
Can you make the face that you do? You know the face.
Well, you're much better than I am.